This happened today. I had a lovely conversation with a lovely artist who I just met today. And in our conversation, she's asking, inquiring, expressing a specific desire. And when she's doing that, I get this word, reverent. Interesting. Yeah, reverent. That might be what she's describing. It expands a little bit more as she's talking, and it becomes reverence. I don't use that word, but it was full of texture and tonals, and it was just so specific. And it gets my attention. And then I realized that I'm getting guidance from my guide, a friend of mine who has transitioned. He's non-physical. He's dead. I get the benefit of his guidance all the time. Sometimes I'm guided to share his guidance with someone else. And that was today. He was the same type of artist that this young lady is. And they have other things in common too that came up in conversation. Now this is my guide, my guide. Yet super invested in the expansion of other artists that he is still actively connected to and guiding, just on a grander, unconditional, full of love and light, all the possibilities in the world that exist type of guidance, which is kind of what he was doing physically, but like totally next level. And so he's giving me this information, it's a full-on sensory experience of what reverence feels like in a church, on a quiet beach, in a forest, late at night under the stars, that type of reverence. Like the space commands itself, purposefully, feeling tonally. And so I say the word. And she's like, ah. And I'm like, ah. And he's like, ah. It was just a conversation where I had some inspired thoughts, and I knew where they came from, and I knew why they were coming, and I knew how it would be helpful, which was really beautiful. Because in our communication, she was able to receive it fully, which is nice. When I started understanding energy translation, I was behind the hits that I would get and the stuff that I would say and how it would get reactions, whether positive or triggering negative, and I'd walk away and be like, what the fuck was that about? And in my exploration and in my dedication and expansion as an energy translator, I'm able to be with it and or ahead of it. And today was an example of that. So it was a beautiful, blessed conversation and otherworldly. Yeah, it was a really beautiful, organic experience. I'm kind of feeling the reverence now. Oh, so that's interesting. Here's another layer. I now have such a sensory feel for what reverence is like, that in just thinking about the word and giving it some space, I can drop right in there and it feels beautiful. Yeah.